Now, on this one, guys, I'm gonna share a little tip with you. Something that helped me out tremendously. Alright you guys, welcome back to another one. This is Ben here. I am your host. In case you're new here and don't know who I am, my name is not SplittinTracks, but if you want to call me that, you can. Anyways guys, I'm going to tackle some of this pen today. Now I'm not going to finish it all today because I have other things going on. So sometimes projects like this, I have to do, you know, pieces at a time. So today I am handling the side skirts. Now side skirts, what are they? And what are you talking about here? Well, they're the hardware cloth that I put along the bottom, and I staple them along the bottom edge, you know, and then I bury them because critters, if you have critters, you know, that you have to deal with, you know, they'll like to dig underneath. And I'm going to show you guys how to predator proof your pen in that way. Now there's many ways to predator proof your pens, but this right here has helped me. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. See along the edge there how the 2x4 is sticking up? Now if I went ahead and just put some hardware cloth right here, or OSB, plywood, or what have you, a critter, or even your birds can escape. It's not just a predator can get through, but your birds can escape as well. Especially with a bird like a monal or something, they'll just dig themselves right out. But what I do here is I take, now I raked some of that already right there. There's a little mound back in there I need to rake out, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna staple on some hardware cloth, and it's gonna sit out like a skirt, you know, so I call them the side skirts. Do that along the back wall too here, all along, all four sides. Now this is pretty low, so I don't have to rake out too much. Yeah, and this is what we're going to use. And today, to save cost, guys, I had gotten some this is 3-foot hardware cloth, and the mesh opening is a 1/2 inch. This is what I'm going to put on the sides and the back, guys, where it's more vulnerable to predators digging through. And this one right here I'll use in the front. Now this is only 2 foot, so it'll stick out 2 foot instead of 3 foot like I will in the back. Now, I've used chicken wire before, and I don't recommend it. Don't do that, guys. Chicken wire won't last that long, especially buried. You know, it'll rust up, the rust will eat it, and then pretty soon it'll just be like, you can't rely on it. It'll be flimsy and weak, and a predator can just like dig right through it. But with this hardware cloth, guys, I noticed it lasts quite some time, you know, years. All right guys, so first things first, I'm gonna get rid of this mound here, so that way my hardware cloth can like fit down, and it'll go down as a slope, and then I can, you know, rebury it back. So that's the first step. Alrighty guys, so now we're going to tear into this bad boy. Now I do recommend glasses and gloves whenever dealing with wire, guys, because, and I'm guilty of it too, sometimes I put it off and I get too wrapped up in what I'm doing, I'm like, I don't need glasses, I don't need gloves, and then you get nicks and cuts all over you, you're bleeding all over the place. But most importantly, glasses, guys. And yeah, I'm guilty of that too, guys. Sometimes I'll get out here and mess with wire without wearing glasses. But the truth is, you know, this stuff right here, if it pokes you in the eye, you're done. I mean, it could cause serious damage to your eyes, guys. So don't risk it. You know, you're gonna do what you want to do, but I had to say it, so I said it. Now, this plastic off. Hi, sweetie. It's my daughter back over there. Sometimes she's curious about what I'm doing and she'll just show up out of nowhere. It's cool, I like the company. Sometimes when I'm out here building, guys, such a lonely business, you know? I mean, I got you guys, of course, but yeah. So my kids come out to visit, or the birds come out to visit. My dog, she just wants to bark all the time. So.
Dad, look it. I'm taking my bunny for a walk.
So my daughter's got this cool little project going on with her bunnies, guys. Check this out. This is funny. Kevin thinks it's funny too. Slow down, honey. Let me see. The surfing bunny. That is the cutest thing I've seen all day. And I got up early too.
Kevin's curious.
Kevin's really curious. He's always curious about everything. He's the inspector. He has to make sure everything's safe. And we look safe as can be here. Ain't that right, bunny? All right, back to work. All right, so now, guys, I got the plastic off. And you have this wire that holds the roll into a roll. Sometimes you can't find the end. And what I do, I just come out here with the clippers and just cut off a few areas. Usually I can get to it by then. You know, there's been times where I've used, you know, a bunch of extra hardware cloth around the yard for a project like this. And I've been, you know, I fold it out and make it usable. Yeah, that's a way to cut costs, you know, is use scraps and stuff. But I found that, sorry, excuse me. I have found that using a fresh roll is a whole lot better because you just roll it out, staple it on, you know. So yeah, just my little input on that. Oh yeah, and by the way, why am I using a 2 foot, the 2 foot roll in the front is because in the front, the ground is harder, okay? And I don't have any problems. My dog, she helps with the predator proofing. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have to deal with anything, actually, with her around. I don't have a problem with predators, but, you know, it's just a necessary precaution that I do take, you know, and besides, you don't want your birds getting out, like I was saying. So I do put the 2 foot in the front. Save a few bucks that way. And anyways, guys, this wire too, this stuff, can you guys see that? This stuff right here, it comes in handy. Just keep it, roll it, you know, roll it onto like a piece of wood or something. Found it comes very much in handy. So yeah, this wire right here, just keep it on hand, it comes in handy. You know, you can hold up feeders with it, hold up waterers, you know. You can also use it to join 2 pieces of hardware cloth together, you know. Weave it through, you know. Comes in handy. Now, we got the roll unwired. Now we just need to lay it down and predator proof this pin. All right, guys, so that's the basic look of it before it's buried. Now, if you guys have the option of doing a cement foundation around all sides, that's even better. But for some of us, that's unfeasible, so this is how we do it. And once I bury this hardware cloth, guys, this is going to be, they'll be set for years. It'll last a long time. Just as long as you don't use chicken wire. All right, guys, it's a lot of work. Remember that one time I was saying that the worst part of the pen was the top boards? I don't know if I said that, but maybe I said it to myself in my head. Well, I was wrong. The worst part of this pen is laying down that hardware cloth. It's very tedious. Let me show you a couple things, guys. Now, the staple gun sometimes gets jammed up, guys. Now, if you get those, you need to get those staples all the way in. Now, if you staple the crap out of this thing, it will hold very strong. But what I do is I go back through with some fencing staples and just touch up a little bit, make it a little bit more secure. Now, here's where that wire, guys, that loose wire here, comes into play. Because around the corners, I ran out of the hardware cloth, so I had to patch up the corners here. You guys see how I had that corner? Well, you go through with that wire, the extra wire here, and you kind of just weave some pieces to patch it up. Now this is all going to be buried with dirt. So yeah, now all those pins down there, guys, same deal around them. Hardware cloth buried all the way around. No issues. I mean, this on top of my dog helping out, protected birds, no issues. I just wanted to share this fun tip with you guys. I need to get out here and get that done, so why not make a video of it, make a day of it, well, a morning. I'm gonna call it quits. It's about noontime. Yeah. So yeah, guys, in this pen too, if you guys are curious what we're gonna put in there, my wife wants to get some brown ears. Our buddy Mario up in Northern California, he has some brown ears. He didn't have any available, of course, and we didn't have the pen space for him anyways. But next fall, guys, hoping to get a pair from him. And yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. It'll be fun. So guys, I'm gonna sign off. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, this has been from SplittinTracks Pheasantry saying thanks for joining me. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.